Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Unknown Crimes. I'm your host, Layla Johnson. On today's episode, we're going to explore a case that will send chills down your spine. It's a case that has been largely forgotten, but its eerie circumstances will haunt you long after this episode is over. Christmas Eve, 1945, a tragedy struck the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family, consisting of George and Jenny and their 9 children, were preparing for the holidays when disaster struck. At around 12:30 a.m., a fire broke out in their house, engulfed in flames. But what happened next is where the story takes a dark, sinister turn. George and Jenny managed to escape the inferno, but 5 of their children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were nowhere to be found. The parents were frantic, thinking that their kids had perished in the fire. But as the investigation unfolded, a disturbing discovery it was made. Despite the intense heat and flames, there were no bodies found in the rubble. In fact, there was no evidence of the children's remains at all. It was as if they had vanished into thin air. Theories abounded. Had they been kidnapped? Were they hiding in the woods, too traumatized to come forward? The Sodder family was left with more questions than answers. As the years went by, strange occurrences plagued the Sodder family. They would receive mystery phone calls, with no one on the other end. Doors would slam shut on their own, and strange noises would echo through the new house. It was as if the missing children were trying to communicate with their family, but from beyond the grave. The case of the Sodder family children remains one of the most baffling and chilling unsolved mysteries of all time. Theories about their disappearance range from kidnapping to paranormal activity. But the truth may never be known. As I close this episode, remember that sometimes the most terrifying monsters, all the ones we can't see. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Unknown Crimes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any new episodes.